Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you have been here before and have subscribed to my channel, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting my effort to bring book summaries to you. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Smash that like button and hit the notification icon so you get my content red hot. Thank you so very much. Without any further ado, let's continue this part 2 of my summary of this epic Sanskrit poem. To keep the video short, I'm continuing from the 6th Sarga onwards, so if you haven't watched my first part yet, please do watch so you can have the continuity. The 6th Sarga of Raghuvamsa is Dasharatha. The Sarga begins with the introduction of King Dasharatha, the son of King Aja and the father of Lord Rama. Dasharatha was known for his valor, wisdom, and devotion to the gods, and he ruled over his kingdom of Ayodhya with justice and fairness. One day, Dasharatha decided that it was time to choose a successor to the throne. He did not have any sons, so he decided to perform a great sacrifice to the gods to ask for a son. The gods were pleased with Dasharatha's devotion and granted his wish, blessing him with 4 sons. The Sarga goes on to describe the birth and childhood of Rama, the eldest son of Dasharatha and his beloved queen, Kausalya. Rama was born with many auspicious signs, and he grew up to be a great warrior and a devoted son. Dasharatha also had 3 other sons, Bharat, Lakshmana, and Shatrughna, who were all devoted to Rama and shared a strong bond of brotherhood. The Sarga concludes with a description of Dasharatha's later years, when he decided to retire from the throne and hand over the kingdom to his sons. However, tragedy struck when one of Dasharatha's wives, Kaikeyi, demanded that her own son, Bharat, be made king instead of Rama. This led to a great conflict within the family, which was resolved only when Rama agreed to go into exile and relinquish his claim to the throne. The 7th Sarga of Raghuvamsa is Rama. The Sarga begins with a description of Rama, the eldest son of King Dasharatha and the hero of the epic Ramayana. Rama was known for his great strength, wisdom, and devotion to dharma, righteousness, and he was beloved by all who knew him. The Sarga goes on to describe Rama's marriage to Sita, a beautiful princess from the kingdom of Mithila. Rama won Sita's hand in marriage by lifting a powerful bow and arrow, a feat that no other man had been able to accomplish. After Rama and Sita's marriage, King Dasharatha decided to retire from the throne and make Rama the king of Ayodhya. However, tragedy struck when one of Dasharatha's wives, Kaikeyi, demanded that her own son, Bharat, be made king instead of Rama. This led to a great conflict within the family, which was resolved only when Rama agreed to go into exile and relinquish his claim to the throne. The Sarga then goes on to describe Rama's exile in the forest, where he lived with his wife Sita and his brother Lakshmana. During their exile, Rama and Lakshmana encountered many challenges and fought many battles against powerful demons and Rakshasas, monsters. They also formed many alliances with other forest dwellers, including the monkey king Sugriva and his army. The Sarga concludes with a description of Rama's triumph over the demon king Ravana, who had abducted Sita and taken her to his kingdom of Lanka. With the help of his loyal allies, including Hanuman, the monkey king Sugriva, and the powerful monkey army, Rama defeated Ravana and rescued Sita. Rama returned to Ayodhya, where he was crowned king and ruled over his kingdom with justice and fairness for many years. The 8th Sarga of Raghuvamsa is Kotsa. The Sarga begins with the introduction of Kotsa, a young Brahmin student who was returning from the city of Takshashila after completing his education. Kotsa was a brilliant student and had been trained in all the arts and sciences of his time. As Kotsa was passing through the forest, he met King Raghu, who was out on a hunt. Raghu was impressed by Kotsa's intelligence and asked him if he needed any help. Kotsa replied that he needed 140 million gold coins to offer as Guru Dakshina, teacher's fee, to his guru, who had taught him everything he knew. Raghu was taken aback by the large sum of money, but he was also impressed by Kotsa's devotion to his guru. He decided to help Kotsa and immediately went to the god of wealth, Kubera, to ask for the money. Kubera was pleased with Raghu's devotion and gave him a rain of gold, which he showered on the city of Ayodhya. Raghu then gave the gold coins to Kotsa, who offered them to his guru as Guru Dakshina. The Sarga concludes with a description of the prosperity and abundance that came to the city of Ayodhya as a result of Raghu's virtuous actions. Raghu was known as a just and fair ruler, and his reign was marked by peace, prosperity, and happiness for all the people of his kingdom. The 9th Sarga of Raghuvamsa is Vasishtha. The sarga begins with a description of Vasishtha, the guru, teacher, of the Ikshwaku dynasty, to which Raghu and his descendants belong. Vasishtha was a great sage and a master of all the Vedas and other sacred texts. The sarga goes on to describe how Vasishtha helped Raghu and his family overcome various obstacles and challenges, both in their personal lives and in their rule as kings. For example, when Raghu's son Aja was unable to have children with his wife, Vasishtha performed a yajna, sacred ritual, that resulted in the birth of the great king Dasharatha. Vasishtha also played a key role in resolving the conflict between Rama and his stepmother Kaikeyi, which led to Rama's exile. Vasishtha advised Rama to accept his exile with grace and to follow the path of dharma, even in the face of great adversity. Throughout the sarga, Vasishtha is portrayed as a wise and compassionate guide, always ready to offer counsel and support to his students and disciples. His teachings and guidance helped to shape the moral character of the Ikshwaku dynasty and lay the foundation for their long and prosperous reign. The sarga concludes with a description of Vasishtha's final years, during which he passed on his knowledge and wisdom to his disciples and prepared them to carry on his legacy. Vasishtha is remembered as one of the greatest sages of ancient India and a key figure in the history of the Ikshwaku dynasty. The 10th sarga of Raghuvamsa is Rama and Sita. The sarga begins with the introduction of Rama, the eldest son of King Dasharatha, and Sita, the daughter of King Janaka of Mithila. The two of them are depicted as ideal heroes, embodying all the virtues of the ancient Indian ideal of the perfect person, or Purusha. The sarga goes on to describe Rama's exile to the forest, which was brought about by the machinations of his stepmother Kaikeyi. Despite the hardships of the forest, Rama and Sita remain steadfast in their devotion to each other and to the path of dharma. The sarga also describes the various trials and tribulations that Rama and Sita faced during their exile, including battles with various demons and battles with the powerful demon king Ravana. Throughout it all, Rama and Sita remain steadfast in their devotion to each other and to their duty. The sarga also includes a famous scene in which Sita is abducted by Ravana and taken to his island fortress of Lanka. Rama then sets out to rescue Sita, aided by his loyal servant Hanuman and an army of monkeys and bears. Finally, the sarga concludes with Rama's victorious return to Ayodhya, where he is crowned king and begins his long and prosperous reign. Throughout the sarga, Rama and Sita are depicted as shining examples of virtue and devotion, and their story has become one of the most beloved and enduring tales in Indian literature. The 11th sarga of Raghuvamsa is Bharat. The sarga begins with a description of Bharat, the younger brother of Rama and the second son of King Dasharatha. Bharat is portrayed as a virtuous and devoted prince who is deeply committed to his family and his duty as a ruler. The sarga goes on to describe the events that lead to Bharat's ascension to the throne of Ayodhya. When Rama is exiled to the forest, Bharat is away on a diplomatic mission. Upon his return, he is devastated to learn of Rama's exile and the events that led to it. Bharat then embarks on a mission to bring Rama back from the forest and restore him to his rightful place as king. Bharat's mission is ultimately successful, and he convinces Rama to return to Ayodhya and take his place on the throne. However, Rama refuses to do so, insisting that he must fulfill his duty to the gods by remaining in the forest for the full 14 years of his exile. Bharat is then left to rule Ayodhya in Rama's absence. He governs the kingdom with wisdom and justice, but he remains deeply unhappy about the situation and longs for Rama's return. Eventually, Rama completes his exile and returns to Ayodhya, where he is reunited with his family and crowned king. Throughout the sarga, Bharat is depicted as a model of virtue and devotion, always striving to do what is right and to fulfill his duties as a prince and as a brother. His story serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of family, duty, and sacrifice in the ancient Indian tradition. This is such a great piece of work, hence I am breaking this up into a series. I will continue the 12th sarga onwards in my next video, which will be the part 3 of the series, so don't miss it out. I really hope you loved this content. Please consider subscribing to my channel, smash that like button, hit that notification bell icon. It really will help me build the channel and bring more exciting content to you. Until my next video, take care and keep well.